Hello my YouTube beauties and welcome back to my channel. Today we are on another series of the 4.5 plus stars rated products, and today we are going to test out the BH Cosmetics Carly Bybel eyeshadow palette, and I have seen so many good things about this. So I took the sleeve off. That's what the packaging looks like right there. Really sleek and pretty. Reminds me of furniture. That is what it looks like right there. Very pretty colors. These are like my kind of colors. And there's a little shield over it. Up here in the mirror, it says aspire to inspire. There's about 5 shimmer shades and 5 matte shades. And then there's some really pretty like highlights and stuff down here. I already have highlight on. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I can, I don't know, put more on. I am going to go ahead and prime my eyes because I always prime my eyelids, and I feel like in order to compare it to like other eyeshadows, I would have to prime my eyelids as well. So now that my lids are primed, I am going to go ahead and set them with this shade right here. It's nice and pigmented, even just this matte skin shade. All right, so next, I haven't really figured out what kind of look I want to do yet. I might do purple, kind of. So I think what I'm gonna do is take this shade right here and just start to put that in my crease. It is very powdery when you pick them up. So if you are not a fan of, you know, that kind of texture in an eyeshadow, then I would not suggest buying this palette. But so far, they are blending really easy. You just have to kind of get over that when you dip your brush in the pan, there is going to be fallout. All right, so that blended really nicely. I really like that color. Next, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It is the purple, and start working that in my outer V a little bit, but I'm gonna take a more precise brush. This is the MAC 217 brush, and it already has other color on it. Take that and start working this like right in this area. You don't want to take this above the crease because that would make this look a little too blown out. This is really pretty. I like it. I'm going to take that crease shade again and just go in and buff out the crease a little more just to make it blend better. I'm not seeing any fallout on my face, which is really good. All right, next I'm gonna take this dark cranberry purple shade right there and work this only in the outer V. In order to do that, I'm gonna take this MAC 217 one more time, and see, I'm only going in the outer V part of the eye because you don't want to bring that too far forward. And I think I actually want to try a halo look for this. I am going to take this MAC 237 and again, put it in that lighter shade of purple. And, ooh, I don't know how to do this. I'm going to try and take this brush, this Eco Tools brush, and take this purple shade again, this one right here, and start working this in the inner corner. All right, so that is the look so far. I'm going to put a little bit of a shimmer shade on, like right in the middle. I'm trying to figure out which one I should do. Might be better. So I am just going to take this on my finger. I'm taking this shade right here, putting it on my finger, and I'm just going to put it right in the center of my lid like that. Then I'm going to go back in with this Eco Tools brush in that same purple shade right here and blend out the first part. I'm not really getting the color that I want from this using my finger. Like, I'm finding that it's just blending away when I try and blend the colors together. All right, I could be good with that. The shimmer shade was kind of hard to work up over the matte shades, so I don't know, I was applying with my finger and it still wasn't really that vibrant. Bummed about that, but I think overall it looks pretty good. I'm going to take this this light purple shade right here and start smudging that under the lower lash line. I'm going to take this shade right here, this darker shade, and put it right at the very, very outer section of my eye. And then I'm going to go back in and buff that out with the transition shade that we did right here. And I'm taking a pencil brush to do that. Then I'm going to take maybe this shade right here, the shimmer shade, and put it in the inner corners of my eye just to brighten up the look a little bit. Alright, so that is the finished eye look. I was really happy with how the mattes blended out. I think it looks really nice, but at the same time, the shimmer wasn't as amazing as I wanted it to be. It really took a while to build up the pop of shimmer in the middle of my eye. So let me just like swatch one. They come off like pigmented, but those are some of the swatches right there on my hand. So you can see like they're there, but they're not crazy pigmented. I might even add a little bit of this shade right here. Okay, that made them pop just a little more. Overall, I think this is a really good palette. It has such versatile shades. Like, these are my kind of shades right there. I think the packaging is really, really cute. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette that BH Cosmetics has ever come out with. So I think good job to them. Good job to Carly Bybel for creating this palette. I think I'm going to add a little bit of the highlighter to my cheeks. I already have like highlight on, but I really want to take this shade right here at the bottom. It's pretty. It's not like super in your face by any means, but it's a good highlight. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back to report my final thoughts on this. Okay, so I am all done with my makeup. My opinion really hasn't changed since. I think it's a product that I'm still gonna have to practice using. Like I said, I really do like the matte shades in here, but I think I'm gonna have to work around with the shimmers and just see how they apply best and stuff like that. But so far, I do like the palette actually quite a lot. I really like the look that came out of it. I do wish there was maybe a little more variety as far as like matte crease shades go. There is basically one that kind of limits it a little bit, and I think that the shimmers are really pretty, but they're all very similar. This palette was $12.94. Like, that is really, really good. It beats out all of my other like Wet n Wild palettes. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on my future videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!